Video 9, we're going to be discussing multiplying with scientific notation. So operations with scientific notation for multiplying. If we're multiplying, again, this is very similar to multiplying monomials. We're going to multiply the numbers. So multiply the a times the b. And then because these two powers both have a base of 10, we keep the base the same and we simply add those exponents. Now the one thing we do have to be careful of is if a times b, if that number is greater than 10, then we do have to make an adjustment to write it into proper scientific notation. So here are a couple of examples. So we group the 2 times the 4. We group the 10 to the 4th times the 10 to the 9th. 2 times 4 is 8 times 10. We add those exponents. 4 plus 9 is 13. 8 is between 1 and 10, so no adjustment needs to be made. And there's my final answer. Same thing on number 2 here. We take the 3 times the 2, take the 10 to the negative 4th times the 10 to the negative 2nd. 3 times 2 is 6 times 10. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6. Again, this 6 is between 1 and 10, so our final answer. So we take a look at number 3 here. Again, we have 5 times 3. Then we have the 10 to the negative 3rd times the 10 to the 7th. So 5 times 3 is 15 times 10. Negative 3 plus 7 is to the 4th power. But this time, 15 is not between 1 and 10. So we must make the adjustment. So we have to move the decimal, so it's a number between 1 and 10. Since we have to move that back to the right, we'd have to add 1. So that would be times 10 to the 5th power in proper scientific notation. And a very similar one here, but it will end up with a negative exponent. So we have the 4 times the 7 times the 10 to the negative 5th times the 10 to the negative 6th. So 4 times 7 is 28 times 10. We add the exponents, that's a negative 11. Again, 28, so that has to be written as 2.8 times 10. Again, I have to add 1 to this, so that's to the negative 10th power. And now that's written in proper scientific notation. So when we're multiplying scientific notation numbers, the biggest thing is you multiply the whole numbers out in front, and then you add the exponents. And if that whole number out in front is greater than 10, then an adjustment must be made to put it into proper scientific notation.